Hey guys, welcome back to Mickler, and today I'm just be showing you the kind of redone up version of the Kaido deck that I was playing before. It's going with a bit different of a win condition and all that jazz, because the other one was kind of Kaido and making a whole bunch of having a big factory for those artifacts that get +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Nowadays we're actually going to switch over to a more drawing focus deck, just because we're already doing that. We're really drawing a lot of cards within that deck. And now I really kind of reconvened on it and put together something pretty crazy, and that's this. So the main combo of the deck is still, the good old, well, it's actually Haunted Network. Haunted Network has a easy, one-turn kill if you already have some damage on your opponent, let alone if you just, keep all the artifacts that you create off of, the early game of this, you will have, at least, 15, 17 damage, which is crazy. And you gain that life, too, which is awesome. Plus, the two Thopters that it makes is pretty good, just that way if you have, something on crew, you can cast that, go ahead and crew it, and go ahead and swing in for damage off of the Thopter Fabricator. But it's still mainly rolling around the Enigma Jewel Collector's Vault combo, my favorite combo I've ever found. Rona's in here just to have another 2-drop, just because you don't always hit the Collector's Vault. And then we have 7 different other 1-drop cards as well, just because of how aggro this meta is right now. There's a lot of people just playing literally 1/1s that are just when it dies, deals damage to you, then also deals damage when it attacks. So we're playing a lot of cut down. We have Storm Chaser's Talent just for an extra recursion on either a Haunted Network or go for the throat. And then also it's just pretty good on enchantment in general. It gives you a 1/1 at turn 1. Also lets you go and play Collector's Vault turn 2 and have a 2/2 to swing. So again, you already have damage pushing on turn 2. And then Cut Down, obviously, just one of the best fucking cards ever printed. And Duress is actually really good here. There's a lot of mono white decks that have the end game being Elspeth. And she's hard to kill for sure, but that's the thing, is the rest really kind of keeps you at least at bay, lets you build up your side of the board, and then go ahead and deal with that when it comes down. But it's also just good in general against counterspell decks. It could be sideboarded out, but I think it actually should stay in main board as 2, just because you want that extra 1-drop, and you want to have that control of the game from turn 1. So yeah, and then with the rest of it, it's really just good old removal spells. Not too much, just because we already have some recursion for it. I mean, 9 is still a lot, but it's not the worst. 1 board wipe, and it's only for small things. This is just also for the lifelink, and also returning 2 creature cards from graveyard to the hand, being Sheoldred, so you can go and grab her back if you really need to. And also just a nice little targeted removal if you need it, but it's also going to be sideboarded as well, depending on the type of deck you're playing, just because, you might need more, you might need less. And there's also, we'll go with sideboard here in a second, but then we have 4 Sheoldreds, the bigger addition, because we already had Teferi in here in the last deck. Sheoldred's insane. I know I'm a little late to the party. She's rotating out this next set, so this is literally the last week you get to play this. But I don't know why I didn't recognize how good she was, and I don't know why I didn't recognize using her in any of my draw decks with Enigma Jewel. She was just always supposed to be there, but I messed up and thought she was overrated. Not overrated, but didn't think that she'd fit in, just because you're such a weird body and a weird weird creature in general, but still great. Absolutely love her. Does so much work. So many people, they just don't remove her. I don't know why. She's the biggest threat in this deck, especially just because you gaining life keeps you healthy. You don't even got to worry about what they're doing, especially if you're drawing 2 cards a turn. That's 4 life every turn. Insane. And then we also have Teferi. Teferi's really good in here too with the Enigma Jewel, along with the Scene of the Crimes, along with just Rona as well. So you always has counters going on him. Has a lot of ability to say they attack in trying to kill you, Teferi, with the perfect amount of damage. Draw a card off your land. He doesn't die. They just are so mad because now you have another whole turn with him. His -2 is just absolutely insane. Every time you play him, just -2 him. Doesn't fucking matter. Just -2 him, and then use your Enigma Jewel combo. Put him back up to 3. He's absolutely incredible. You can just keep on -2 with him in this deck if you have the Enigma Jewel and Collector's Vault combo down. You just put him down -2. Next turn, draw a card, -2. Collector's Vault. Then do it again next turn, and the next turn it goes infinitely like that. But again, they need the turns for it, and he needs to not die. But still very, very good. This deck has been doing insane. I can't believe how well it's done. It really doesn't do the Haunted Network ending too much, because it's kind of more built around the mid-range area. But this is just a good end all be all. Hey, you're still high life, but I have a whole bunch of artifacts. Bang, snipe them out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the games. All right, we're back. dangerously good hand too. Wow. Smoke gelato.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past. Knowledge is meant to be shared.
Smoke gelato.
Faced with tragedy, even observers need to pay attention. Who's that handsome devil?
That's fine.
The mind is willing, but the body, it hurts.
Shielder's done a lot of work this game. Okay, hang on. Thank you, children. Literally saved my life. Putting that healing. Let's get some damage off here, but next turn we'll pop up. So we'll kill the Blood Witch. It was fun. Thank you. I have a instant. I can't cast an instant. Are you fucking kidding me? It's so great. It is so great.
The real battle begins.
He's an idiot.
I welcome all allies. Even in the stars, light will shine.
That was beautiful. Beautiful. Couldn't have done better.